this video we are going to learn about an onboarding sliders where we don't require any kind of packages over here. Onboarding sliders are like when you want the user, as he opens your application, you want to do some advertising, or like you want to inform him something what exactly he can do in the application. So that's a good practice for the students, so that they can practice in that, and it can be one-time usage. So first we'll learn how to create an onboarding slider. We don't require any package here, so let's go to the application and start it here. So if you remember, we have that simple splash page. I will just open that previous application which I have created over here, and you will see here this is a slider. You can see, you can swipe it. Here is the skip button. When we click on the skip, the user will go on to the dashboard. Okay, so we are going to create this kind of application in this here. So now first of all, what we have to do in this image section, we will copy some images over here. So I have downloaded some images. We can see over here. You can also prepare any images. So I will just use these images, and then I will just go back, and this in the image section I will paste all these images. Okay, now we have all these images. We are going to create one slide and we'll make it as a new .dat file, and then we are going to make it as a introduction. Up to you, you can name the file to anything. Okay, now we are going to create the stateful widget, so we put it as stateful and then name it. Okay, and then I will make it as a intro slider. Okay, and then we are going to import all the packages over here. Let me hide this so we have a space more. Okay, now this thing is done. Okay, first thing what we're gonna do is requiring here, we are going to create a page. We are making a separate pages. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to use final, because we don't want any more declaration about this. Okay, underscore page controller. Okay, equals to page controller. Okay, now we can just close it, the semi panel, and this is in. So there are pages, so we have to move it as a current page. Okay, so on which page the user is, we can plan accordingly. And then after that, we are going to click over here and then make it a string, a kind of a list, actually list string. In this we are going to have the different images just now we have created, so we'll make it as a images. Okay, equals to, and then it's an array we are going to create. We can have to close it here first. Okay, we have to create, where are the files? If you can see it here, they are into the images folder and the slide one like that. Okay, so we make it as images/slide one.jpg. Okay, and then you just put it as a comma, and we can just make it as a copy. Sorry, we can copy and make it. Okay, and then we are going to put is a true and 3. Okay, so this section is done over here. Now what we're gonna is we are going to show some text. If you seen just now, there was a text also showing, so we will show some text also below the images. Okay, so we will make it as a same thing. We can just copy paste over here, and instead of that we can just put it as a text. Okay, simply you cannot put text. Okay, because it's a keyword, so we'll put it as a welcome to slide 1. Okay, and same way you can put it as a, you can choose any kind of messages over here. Okay, and just put it as a 3. Okay, now going ahead, what we're gonna do is we are going to do our remaining coding. So first of all, we'll remove this section and make it as a scaffold. Okay, in this scaffold we are going to put this colon, close the semicolon, and then we are going to use the body. Okay, in the body we are going to use stacking, because the reason we are use the stacking over here, so because we are putting the images up and the text down, so we are going to put a stack, and then again, and in the stack we will have a children, because in the stack we are putting multiple. So when we are putting multiple things now, then we have to use the children. Okay, so page view dot builder. Okay, item builder is saying, so instead of that one we can going ahead later on. So page view builder is there, and then we just press it over here, put the cursor here, and then put it. Now first thing what we're gonna do is we have to do the remaining coding. What is that? We are going to put the controller. Why going to put the controller? Because this controller, okay, this will control the page. Okay, so after putting the controller, we are going to know how many images are there. So item count, how many images dot length. Okay, what's the length, like if 10 images, 20 images, whatever it is. Okay, and then on page changed, one page change, what will happen? We are going to put it as an index. Okay, and then do like this, and then what we're going to do is set state. Set state, we are setting the state of whatever the current index. Index, it starts from 0, so I'm going to put it as an index. Okay, and to put the semicolon. Now what's the next step we have to do is, in this item builder, we are going to talk about this context. So we are having this context. So context is, we are referring to our specific application index. Okay, the index of that, whatever is the range is over here. So we put it that, and then after that, we with this page view builder, we are going to remove it and then just put this here. Okay, now it's asking us to going ahead for the returning column. Okay, we can see what's the message it's showing. It's saying this function is nullable, return here. So because we haven't done further coding for this one, so return column. Okay, in this column we are going to put as a main axis alignment. Why? Because we want to put it everything into the center. Main axis alignment dot center, and then the next section is in the column also we have a multiple things to put, so we have to put it as a children. Okay, in the children, when we put it over here, then we are going to put our image dot asset, this one image, images dot, okay, and then here. Okay, and then when we put it over here, images, this one, so we have to put that image there, because we are going to put as a images over here. We are going to exactly put the image here, then we are going to put that with the help of image, we are going to put the image set. Okay, because we are getting the values from here asset, so it's a part of an asset. Okay, in this what we're going to do is images dot, no, here we need index actually. For the index, with the index we are going to put is on a height of images, what is like 200, up to you, you can put it. After this image asset, once it is closed, we can put it as a size box. Reason for size box, because we want to show the text below it, so we have to put it some gap, otherwise it will be mixed up in there. We have to put it comma over here, and then after that again we're going to put the comma here, and then we are going to put as a text. Okay, whatever the text is. Okay, in the text we are going to put also comma here, and as our array is there, text. Okay, this one here, this one, so we have to also get it from here, so text. Okay, then also it has to be come from the index, so index. Okay, after that we want to give some style to it, so style. Okay, and then text style. Okay, in the text style we have some styles we want to give it, so we are going to put it as a font size. Okay, we put it as a 24, or you put it as a 16, or you put it as a 20, any size you want to put it. And then after size we are going to put it here. Font weight, we want to make it look little bit bold, so font weight dot bold. Okay, and you want to put comma, you can put it comma. Now if it's not looking proper, what you can do is go to the code section, reformat the code. Okay, now you can also put it on the second line. See how does it actually looks. Now with this column we can just simply close the column over here, and the page view builder is there. So with the help of this page view builder we can put it over here, and then we don't need it over here. Scroll down, and then what exactly we have to do is asking here that expected to find, so we can just put it over here. In case if it doesn't comes over here, we can just also, I think we are missing something. Okay, now the page builder is also fine, so we can put it comma, so it can be completely perfectly fine. So I can again reformat the code, so now it's look better. I can put one more comma, and then again I can put it here, reformat code. Okay, so that's quite fine. Now what we have to do is, right now if we want to do, it will be working perfectly fine, but we want to give the facility to the user and indicator also. Okay, so what exactly we have to do is, after this page view builder, we want to use the position. We want the position on the bottom. So what exactly the position we want to do is over here. Before this child, what we're gonna do is, I want it to be as a bottom. Okay, on the bottom we want to put it as a 20.0, and then next is our left and right margin we are going to put it is, so left is also 0 and the right also 0. Okay, and then what we have this child. Okay, so in this child what we're gonna do is, we are going to put our row element. Okay, so if you want to put it, you can put it over here, but we're going to do like this, row. Okay, in the row we can just like this, and then row. Now in the row what we have, we are going to put as a main axis alignment and colon main axis alignment dot space between. Space between means skip button and our indicator of the slider. Okay, we will see that. Now after going ahead in the main instance, we will have the children over here, because in the row also you can have children. Okay, so we're going to put it as a text button. Okay, in the text button we can put it as a child. Child is what? Child we can put it as a text. Why? So that it can show the user some text. Okay, I'll put it as a skip. Okay, and the same way we are going to put the comma, and on press what we want to do, we want it to be go to the next section. So what we're gonna do is, on press put this and this and this. Okay, and this one. Now navigator dot push, and with the help of that context, and what's the root? Root will be material page route. Okay, and with the help of that builder, what's in that? It will be in the bracket, we put it as a context. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is, with a context equals to this one, and we are going to use the dashboard. The dashboard we have created over here. Okay, and then we are going to comma here. This thing we have to close here. Okay, so now this thing is done. We can again make the code modification from here. See, now it's look better. You can give the style to it. Now what's next we have to do in this, after this text button. Okay, this text button, what we can do, we can show the row of that. We are going to show the indicator of that one, just like if you seen just now the indicator of it. So what we're gonna do is, we could show the indicator. So main axis alignment dot center. Okay, and then we have a children. Okay, and in the children what we're gonna do is, we are not making this one in the arrow, we are going to put as a list dot generate. Okay, so generate how? When we could put it as a length. Length is what? Images length. So images dot length. Okay, and the index is what? The builder page index indicator. So build page indicator, and then we are going to put as a index. And then we are going to put as a comma. So now with this help of, now where we are not able to find where is this build page indicator, so we have to create this method. Okay, so this is our scaffold. After the scaffold we are going to create a widget. Okay, so widget, okay, dot build this one. Okay, and then we are going to put it as a int index. Okay, and then we are going to put this. The body might complete normally causing, because we haven't done any code. Okay, so return container. Okay, in the container we are going to put that width of what we are showing the indicators. Okay, height, and then we also put it at 10.0. Up to you how the way you want to display it. So margin is what? Edge, insets, dot symmetric. Why we are putting as a symmetric? Because we want to keep equal space between the items. Okay, now the next is we want to do some decoration. How does it actually? So we can put as a box decoration, and then in the box decoration we can do more decoration like shape. What's the shape you want to do? Box shape is to be circle, and okay, and then next what we have to do is color. We are going to put them color, so underscore current change. What exactly it will be? It will showing a different color on which the page is highlighted. Okay, so colors dot blue. So whichever is highlighted, it will be showing blue, otherwise colors dot gray. And this is all our code is done. Okay, so just now what I have shown to you here. Okay, if something we are missing over here, and then what we have to do is we have to close it. So we give the same code. Now we don't have any this error. If you seeing it here, this is because of test folder. What we can do, we can just delete it over here. It will not affect your application at all. Now when you will run this application, just now as I shown to you, it will be showing you like this the device over here, and then you can see this. You see that indicator like which is not highlighted. You see which one is highlighted is showing the blue. You simply click on skip and it's done. So see you guys in another video.